everyone to this week's episode of the Life of Tech podcast. Joining me today is Tisal, Yunus, and Rishmi. I am Dinura, and today we are going to kick off things by talking about the SLT situation. You might have heard that SLT has been infected with ransomware. On the scene, we have Tisal De Silva. Tisal, how are things at SLT?
Hi guys. So, as far as what I have heard, I think it's been a ransomware, and I think the reason and the cost behind this is that they were operating. Their staff was operating from home during the COVID, and at that time they were using their personal PCs, and they had definitely access to their servers through a VPN for sure. But the thing is, just because you are using a VPN does not mean that you are secure. VPN is just a tunnel only. So whatever that comes to your personal, the staff, the operational staff's personal computer can lead to bad vulnerabilities that exist in their servers to be triggered even through the what do you call it, the VPN. So I think that must have been the case. Rismi and Yunus, what are your thoughts on this?
Obviously, go ahead.
Uh, what the SLT says is that it only affected a few of their internal systems, right? And we have no idea about how true that is. But even considering that they are one of the really in technology, there's a huge company in Sri Lanka, and the fact that they even got affected says a lot about their security system. Even though they say that they were they had some precautionary measures and stuff, um, and it didn't affect their services and stuff, and but says a lot how secure their system is.
Yeah, totally. Totally agree, Masha. Yunus,
Yeah.
what do you think?
First of all, I just heard about it through you. As soon as you told me this, I just skimmed through Twitter to check what's up, and then
Our official Twitter correspondent, Yunus.
yeah. So the in Twitter, it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal, right? I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that they got hacked because now they're gonna upgrade uh, their security. I mean,
That's
they
a
they have a lot of
Masha,
they have a lot of information about us. I mean, our credit card details are there, our phone numbers are with them, our identity card. Like they have a
I
lot of
don't think they store the credit card details.
and
uh
I don't think it's a good thing that they got hacked.
no.
actually,
Yeah.
actually, according to the Sri Lankan law, no company here can store the credit card details, as far as I know.
All
I may
right.
be wrong.
I mean, I had no knowledge of that,
No, no,
so
no, no. I'm just wanted to
I was just assuming.
put it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. But you had a good thing. Yeah, go ahead, Mother.
So, so one thing is that now they're gonna upgrade their security system, and it's gonna open up, I think, a small market for the security guys. Because these guys were always saying that we don't have jobs here, we don't have jobs here. Now here is the opportunity. There you go.
Mhm. Yeah. Uh, uh, I mean, I what I think, what I see,
Yeah.
uh, is that so their platform, some of their platform, part of their platforms were unavailable
Mm-hmm.
for a certain period of time after they got into this situation.
Yeah.
So that should not have happened, right?
Yeah.
Because they even if they got affected, but they should have, they should have secondary and third ways of coming back within
Mm.
seconds.
Yeah.
Because we are talking about a ISP and the largest ISP in Sri Lanka, catering for I think more than 15 million people.
For sure, for
So
sure.
so definitely they should have more but they should have more backup procedures and in the I mean in their terms they should have the hot site, cold site, warm site, these security protocols and mechanism implemented.
Well, I mean, not necessarily that. That is just one of the ways that you can do it.
Well, Masan, I mean, if you look at all the uh, like complex, not complex, uh, that's the technical term, no? But actually that happens in real time, high-end scale systems, right? So they should have those. What I'm saying is that they should have those procedures followed, and they should have the business continuity plan and all this stuff. And because there are many people who are just there to do that. So just my opinion. Go ahead.
Is
Uh,
can I ask a thing from you guys?
yeah.
I don't know about this, so I just want to know: is SLT like government owned, or is it semi government, or is it private?
It
What's
is
the deal there?
fully government owned, right?
Oh,
No, no, it's heavy
Yeah,
government.
Is
yeah,
it?
it's government owned.
is it semi
Previously it
government?
was previously it was government, and
Hmm.
then it's now it's semi government.
They privatized half of it, is it?
Yeah.
That's so that's a good part. And if it was fully government, they wouldn't have been able to recover. Uh,
Then we'll be then most probably we'll be still using dial up connections, mala.
for sure, there wouldn't be 4G.
Oh my god. Yeah,
so,
go.
so like, what's the update on the situation right now? Is it like, what? I Can you just brief me on what happened and what what is the purpose of hacking and all this stuff? If you know,
I mean, it's a
Uh,
ransomware, so it's basically holding the servers hostage. But exactly what happened, we are
did
not
they
quite sure,
require
are we?
request some cash or something like that?
That is the purpose of ransomware, yes.
Hmm. Like, do you know any detail?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Tisal, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So like you said, Maja, it's that's they must be definitely asking for a amount or something.
Mm.
But uh, they, I mean, as I can remember, they got defected even some time back. Some I can't remember the exact year, but they have got defected. So they should have, you know, uh, followed more secure protocols. But I totally get that in their perspective, this happened because of the COVID situation, and they had to uh, cater their entire customer through their staff, which are working from home, who the people who are working from home, and during that time they were using their personal PCs, no? So that must definitely. I mean, I don't know for sure, but most possibly that must have caused it. But that being said, the fact that they took so long to get recover, and still maybe they are still recovering, maybe,
Yeah,
and that should not be the case, especially considering about their uh, scale, because as I said, catering for millions of people, being the number one ISP provider for itself, yeah, that should not be the case. But yeah, things happen, and you need to get up and keep going. Yeah. Rismi, anything?
Uh, uh, I don't have much to add to that, but yeah, I agree that they should have uh, not had such a long downtime though.
Yeah. And Dinura, would you like to brief us upon the just because people may not know what is a ransomware and
And also,
which
dinner, and also add like, have they revealed the people who hacked? Who are the people? Is there an organization behind it or something like that?
It's
It's
not an
actually
organization.
it is an it's a group though.
So you have the name of the ransomware, right? Which is hold on, I can't
It's
remember the name.
called R Evil.
R Evil, yes, Revil or R Evil, and those are the guys who made the hack, the ransomware basically. So what ransomware does is it encrypts your entire hard drive. And there's an echo, guys. It's really bad. Okay, I'm going to
I'm going to
mark the
mark the
time.
time.
Now it's
Now it's
really
really
bad.
bad.
Yes, now it's been.
Okay, is it gone now? I think it's
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone.
Yes,
It's
seems to
gone.
be.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start again from the. I was explaining what ransomware is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a ransomware, for those who don't know, is what it does is um, it encrypts the data on your computer. So you might be wondering how that happens so quickly. The thing is about modern computers and processors. You have the instruction set for encryption and things at a very base level, so that is baked into the processor itself. That's why you can have encrypted hard drives, and you can actually work off them because it at lightning speed it encrypts and decrypts the data. So this is basically what happens with these ransomwares. It encrypts all your data under some key that only they know, and they ask you for cash, usually in the form of Bitcoin. And of course, as with all ransom situations, there's no guarantee that they will give you back your data, or even that they have the ability to give you back your data. They might just throw away the key.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really, I mean, terrifying.
I
Yeah.
mean, encrypting doesn't take long. When I first heard of this, I also thought it would take a few days. But I'm just if you have Windows, you can boot up BitLocker and you can encrypt your entire hard drive in a few seconds. Because as I said, the instruction set, it's embedded deeply into in a very low level on the computer processor. So it's really fast and really efficient. If you use something like AES, there's basically no chance of you breaking through it.
And there is a misconception that is, I mean, among the people, uh, uh, they always call when something malicious come up, it as a virus, and actually, uh, all these even viruses, ransomware, all these are what we in technical terms what we call as a malware, which is malicious software. And under malicious software you have ransomware, which is also it's a malicious software because someone has designed it for their malicious purposes. And it can come in many ways. It can come as a social engineering attack. When I say social engineering, can be a can maybe even someone can call you and ask you to open a link, and it can be through email, it can be self engineering, right? So many ways of getting into you, but
Scamming,
just
basically, it's
yeah,
scamming.
yeah. I mean, just wanted to mention that all these things are different, but all these comes under malware. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So so I mean, I recall that you mentioned that this is due to COVID. Is it?
Um, it's not due to COVID. It's
Obvious. Yeah. I mean,
the
because people had
computers
to go
were.
and work
Yeah.
at home, and because of that, so basically the base cause, the cause is COVID. I mean, 2020 is crazy. It's a crazy ride. Have you heard about this? I mean, can I change topics for a bit?
Yeah.
Have
Please.
you heard about this Jorge Floyd,
Sorry.
the Jorge Floyd incident? George, I mean, I don't
George
know how you
Floyd.
pronounce George or
Ah, yes,
Jorge or
yes. The
George Floyd.
the
George Floyd. Is it?
the
Yeah,
incident in America, right?
yeah.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
I
I mean,
mean,
it shouldn't happen in the first place.
What? How?
It should not happen in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think everyone now. I mean, there's riots going on in Minneapolis due to this. Also, there's fires and stuff. Huge stuff is happening there.
Yeah.
So
and this is not the first time. Obviously,
yeah,
this has happened. This exact thing has happened before.
and the fact that the people around the incident were powerless to do anything. They could not do anything at that moment, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Because they know if they even try to do something, they'll be shot dead. That's the way it is.
Yeah,
True. True.
and these the police officers who are responsible for these kind of things, they rarely get any kind of repercussion. They usually get a paid holiday, as they say.
Mm.
I mean, this has been going on, and then something that I captured, something which was kind of odd, is what Will Smith said. I mean, all there has been racism always, but now it's being filmed.
Sorry.
Now
Yeah,
Will
it's being
Smith,
filmed. Yeah, it has
yeah,
happened always. It's just now being filmed.
yes. So like that's why it's trending, So like if this wasn't filmed, it wouldn't have been that much of a big issue, right? I mean, it is a horrible incident. I mean, it should never happen to any human,
Yeah,
regardless of race.
yeah,
But because it was filmed, it's taken this high, this much of a stake. There's shopping malls burnt, houses burnt, a city is demolished.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, violence doesn't solve violence, but you can see why people are upset.
Yeah,
That doesn't
obviously.
mean other innocent people should pay for it.
Yeah, like even if you just go through the video, you can just hear the man crying out.
And this is a repeat incident in the few weeks, as it were. I don't remember when, but you guys
Is
remember the
Tisal is Tisal here?
Tisal? We've lost Tisal.
Yeah. So I mean, what happened to George Floyd should never happen to any other person on earth. Even though you're getting arrested, there's a way to humanly get arrested. So I hope it happens to no one. And with that, we would like to conclude today's episode of Life of Tech. But we went in other roads today, but it's okay. Subscribe and